What's everybody like? Today we'll be doing 4th of July horror story, a true, real story. I know I was gonna do this before it was 4th of July, but I've been so busy doing movies and stuff, so I hope that this could still work out, even though it's not 4th of July. And yes, happy 4th of July to all my people out there. Anyways, let's get to the story. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. I hope y'all had a nice 4th of July. Yes, I know I got a hat on. I know it's probably hot, but I'm going to start doing this like Mr. Ballin does. So, yeah. So, it's 4th of July. Nice day for fireworks, barbecue, everything. Burgers, hot dogs, you name it. One day, a 40-year-old man named John Doe was having a 4th of July with his family. He found some fireworks to do, so they were all outside doing fireworks. So when he did the fireworks, he also got some beers. So yeah. Now when he was getting the beers, he heard a scream. He's like, wait a minute, what is that noise? So he's kind of startled because it's 4th of July. Maybe they were just screaming, excited. But what he noticed was, this is weird, because everybody gets excited. So he heard this, he walked to the noise. He's like, now this is suspicious. So he's walking, and he gets really close. He still hears the scream. So now he's really annoyed. So four so 1 minute into the scream, he keeps hearing it. He still can't find it. So he takes a break. He's like, man, maybe I'm just overhearing things. So he sits down on his staircase. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. So he gets back, because he did get back home. So yeah, he goes home. He forgets about the screen. Goes to sleep. He's like, okay, you know what? I give up. This, maybe I'm just into the spirit of 4th of July. So he's like, maybe somebody's in danger. So he wakes up because he still got that scream in his mind. He's like to himself, okay, so I did hear screaming, but why am I tripping? Maybe I'm just scared myself. So he goes to sleep with his wife, his kids, and then 2 minutes ahead, he forgets about it. So 4th of July is the real event today. So they get the fireworks. They go to a 4th of July event. So they get in the car, drive, vroom, vroom, and then all of a sudden he forgot his beers. So he goes back home, gets the beers. He hears screaming again. Now it gets really crazy because he just heard this last night. So he's like, now wait a minute, I know I heard this last night. But it's the middle of the morning though. So why are they screaming? So he's confused. He's like, this is odd. I heard two screams. Okay, maybe this is a coincidence, because 2 times it can't happen. Now, what about 3 times? Alright, so he goes back to his little adventure of events of fireworks. He tells his family, let's go home. I'm just a little paranoid. So they were like, okay. Everybody goes to sleep. He goes to sleep. But all of a sudden, he hears banging. So he's like, now what the freak is that? So he gets out his bed, he gets his little gun, and he pulls the trigger at the window, hears some banging, and then he don't hear nothing. So now he's just paranoid. He's just how could you say it? What's the word? Overreacting. He's overreacting these coincidence. He must be just hallucinating. So he like, let me go back to bed. I don't got time for this nonsense. Let me go back to bed. Here's the man again. Now he hears three screamers. So he's like, what the freak is going on? I heard two screamings. Now I'm hearing three screamings. Now I hear one banging. So he's like, I should call the police. So he gets his little cell phone, calls the police, dials 911. The servers on their end say, 911, what can I do for you? Hey, I heard like three screamings and I heard a knock. Do you know what that's about? They're like, no, sir. I'm confused with what the question you're saying. Is anybody harmed or anybody in danger? Are you okay? They're giving all his questions like, I don't got time for this. I'm hearing three screams. I'm worried somebody's getting hurt. So they're like, okay, hold on. We're gonna send a SWAT team there. So they sent a SWAT team, which is weird because why do they need a SWAT team? So anyway, he's like, all right, fine. So the SWAT team comes to his door, and they're like, hey, I heard that you called us to say you heard three screams and a banging. How can we help you? He's like, so when me and my wife were doing fireworks, we heard one scream. Then we heard two screams. Now we heard three. And then everybody's like shocked because they never heard this before. And it's the 4th of July, which is crazy. So now, while they standing there, the man's shocked because he heard three screams. He hears the fourth scream. He hears two bangings. So now everybody like, oh, you weren't lying. It's coming from somewhere in this area. So the SWAT team goes search to see what's going on. They couldn't find anything. So 5 minutes in the video, everybody is just confused now at this point because this is just weird. They're thinking, where are the screams coming from? So they put cameras in all the areas to make sure they're not tripping if this is not a ghost. So they put cameras, right? They put cameras here, there, everywhere. They hear a scream again, but they don't see anything on the cameras. So now everybody's just starting baffled. Now they think it's just a ghost. It's just odd because how can a ghost scream if they can't talk? That's crazy. Because you gotta think about ghosts can't talk. Well, can they? That is a good question. No. Anyways, so they go into a paranormal activity guy, see if they could get him out there, because he's really good with ghosts. So they get him out there and say, hey, can you track down this ghost? We keep hearing screamings and knockings, but we don't know where they are. So the person like, okay, I got you. I handled with ghosts before. So he goes and explores the woods to see if anything's screaming. While he's doing that, somebody tapped on his back. He's like, whoa, what the freak? He gets a little chill in his spine, like something's really wrong here. I feel fear and distraught. So he's like, I gotta get the freak out of here. I can't do this. There's a lot of demons going on here. So the explorer of the ghost hunter is like, I gotta quit. You guys are really in danger. Somebody's after y'all. So they're like, oh, Jesus Christ. I guess we gotta do it. So they go investigate the woods. One of their people get kidnapped. Like, oh, help me. Everybody's just panicking. Like, what the frick's going on in this woods? So they hear 5 bangs. Now everybody's just stoned. They're froze. Nobody moves until they know what's really going on. Alright, Elias here. I gotta take a break. Need some water. Story getting good though. Have to breathe. Okay, let's do it. Alright. So they freeze just to make sure they're not losing their minds. Because the minute that they crap themselves. So yeah. Everybody's froze and saying, okay, nobody says nothing. Shush. I need to know what's really going on here. Pow. They hear a gunshot. They're like, oh shoot, our friends are getting killed. So they go run, run, run until they really see what's really going on. They're shocked. They cannot believe what they're really seeing. All right. 11 years ago, there was an incident in these woods. 5 young teens were exploring the woods without their parents because kids do this all the time. They're stumbling around. There was a boy named Jackson and Dave. They go exploring and they find a Ouija board. Now, see, I don't play with ghosts like devil like that, so I'm good off of that. They found a Ouija board in the woods and they're like, this is fun. So they play with the spirit. I don't know why they're doing it on the 4th of July, which is weird. Playing with the ghosts and demons, and they get cursed. Now, here comes the real crazy part. Their bodies were never found, which was crazy. How can 2 teenagers get caught fast like that on one simple Ouija board? So it seems like whatever happened to them, they were playing with the wrong spirit. It had vengeance and evilness. Because it seems like this spirit was having a lot of issues going on his time. So we're not gonna get to that late. We're gonna get to that. Not right now. We gotta focus on the real true story here. So the parents were struck, sad, depressed. So they had no choice to contact the spirit. So they're like, "Hey, spirit, can you give us our kids back?" Spirit's like, "I got you. You need to start helping me with something." Now they got killed. I don't know why. That was weird. So now the SWAT teams are saying maybe there's something really bad happening here that we didn't know about. Article news saying 2 teenagers' parents went missing 4th of July. No leads were found. So they found a Saket. I don't know how to say the word. A Saket. I am stuttering. A Saket. Oh my god. I'll just say tape. A Saket. If I stutter one time, I'm about to take this out. So let me take it slow. A Saket. You know what? I'm gonna say Saket. Why is it so hard to say the word? They play the tape into the TV. They look on the article news. They couldn't believe their minds. This is actually a true story. So that's why people are gone missing. So they sent a lot of force, SWAT dogs, everything, and no spirits. So they give up, call off the search. Older lady named, let's say, we'll go by older lady. Older lady goes camp, well, not goes camping, goes finding some berries in her little vegetable garden because she wanted some berries. She loves berries. She's an older woman by herself, no husband, no kids, no adults. So, and she liked to be by herself, so she had no issues with this. But what she didn't know is this is the same place that's taking place before everything happened in this woods. She didn't know she moved into the wrong neighborhood. We don't know why. But anyways, she moved there. She had to get some berries. And all of a sudden she hears some weird noises. She hears barking noises. Now she like, wait a minute, I don't got no dogs. I'm by myself. Now she gets really suspicious of what the heck is that noise. She hears 3 knocks. Bang. 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 She hears, I'll say 3 puppy noises. Woof. Bark. Woof. Bark. Now she like, oh, I know definitely something not right here with these woods. She take off running really fast because she don't want to get killed. And after that, she's in her house. She goes upstairs and the lights off, go to bed. Now all of a sudden she hears some banging, bang. And now she had to get up because now she's like, I'm really confused with what's going on. Go outside, poke her head. She just got kidnapped. We don't know where she go. So yeah, a lot of twists and turns here. I know, right? Crazy. So all I gotta say is that is really the end of the story here. We don't know what's going on with these woods, but all we can expect is it's crazy. I'm definitely not going to no woods for 4th of July, playing with no spirits, because that would be crazy. So yeah, looks like everything's, I guess, back to normal. Nothing's really happened, but people are still going missing, which is okay because they probably want to send some more police officers. So until they find this ghost, I guess we're going to have to see what happens in the next 4th of July if they can catch this ghost. But until now, it's going to be a part 2 to this. I will remember this. I hope I do not forget what I was doing with this video. I might go watch and see, oh, I got to do a part 2 of this video. So I might watch it next 4th of July. So yeah, hope y'all like this 4th of July story. I'm sorry if I've been slacking with these stories. I've been trying to find some cool ones lately, but I had to do some movies. So I hope y'all support those movies and support this 4th of July video. I know it's not the best, but hey, it's what it is. So I like it. Hope y'all had y'all snacks with this. Because trust me, this was a good story and I love it. Alright, and until next time. Dita's out. Nah, I'm gonna use a catchphrase. I'm using my other one. I don't want to copy Gator's catchphrase. I like saying Adidas on deck. Gator, I don't want you to think I'm always gonna use this catchphrase, but I love how you say Adidas on deck. So yes, I'm only gonna say it once. In my next video, my story, I'm gonna start saying Adidas out. I was about to say Gator out. What the freak? All right, Adidas on deck.